Did you know that peanuts don't belong to the nut family? They are, in fact, a member of the legume family, just like peas and beans. Hi viewers, and welcome back to Bestie. Deliciously crunchy and nutty, peanuts make for an amazing snack. And the best part is that they're very healthy as well, although their health-promoting properties are lesser known. In today's video, we'll tell you about the benefits of eating peanuts every day, from boosting energy, fighting depression, building muscles, lowering blood sugar levels to reducing cancer risk, and more. Watch till the end to learn about all of them. Number 1. Boosts energy. Peanuts are a rich source of protein and fiber. These assist in the conversion of carbohydrates into energy. The protein content of peanuts is around 25% of its total calories. The fiber and protein combination also slows down the digestive process, which releases steady energy into the body. This makes them a great snack for times when you're feeling tired. What time of day do your energy levels drop the most, and how do you deal with it? Coffee, snacking, or anything else? Tell us quickly down below in the comment section. Number 2. Promotes heart health. Eating peanuts may help protect against coronary heart disease. A study found that they may lower bad cholesterol levels, which lead to plaque development in the blood vessels. It's also shown to reduce the inflammation that causes heart disease. Peanuts are rich in resveratrol and may help combat heart diseases. A study found that regularly eating them also lowers triglycerides, further promoting heart health. This is due to the presence of monounsaturated fatty acids, folate, and magnesium. They were also found to increase the levels of good cholesterol. Number 3. Protects against gallstones. As their name implies, gallstones are small particles that form in the gallbladder. Certain people are at higher risk of gallstones, including women, overweight individuals, people over the age of 40, and those with a diet high in calories and refined carbohydrates. A study found that eating high levels of nuts, particularly peanuts, lowered risk of gallstones by 25%. Make sure to eat at least one serving to reduce gallstone risk. Number 4. Supports weight loss. There are multiple mechanisms by which peanuts can support weight loss. The fiber and protein in them promotes feelings of satiety. Although they are high in calories, some of the fat in them is resistant to digestion and not fully absorbed by the body. Eating them also results in higher resting energy expenditure, increasing overall calorie burn. Including peanuts in a meal for weight loss may make it easier for you to reach your goals. Number 5. Has antioxidant properties. Peanuts are rich in numerous plant compounds and antioxidants. Most of these compounds are available in its skin, which should be eaten raw to get all of its benefits. Some of the plant compounds that are readily available in peanuts include resveratrol and phytosterols that help impair the absorption of cholesterol, isoflavones, and phytic acid found in plant seeds. Number 6. Lowers cancer risk. High intake of peanuts has been associated with a reduced risk of colorectal cancer. The compound isoflavone in it has anti-cancer properties. A study found that peanuts can also reduce the risk of postmenopausal breast cancer. They were also found to prevent gastric and esophageal cancers. However, there is a concern with respect to peanuts and cancer. They might be contaminated with a family of toxins produced by certain fungi. These toxins may increase the risk of liver cancer. Number 7. Contains copper. Copper is a trace mineral that is considered an essential micronutrient. Although often overlooked in dietary considerations, it is necessary for several important physiological processes. In particular, copper forms a crucial part of enzymes that govern energy production and neural activity. Failure to get enough copper has been associated with numerous health conditions. Even mild copper deficiency may contribute to higher risk of cardiovascular disease, while eating sufficient amounts of copper may lower levels of harmful cholesterol. A quarter-cup serving of peanuts contains 1 microgram of copper, which amounts to 47% of the daily requirement for the mineral. Number 8. Good for skin and hair. The monounsaturated fats and vitamins present in peanuts makes them beneficial for the skin. They also contain vitamin C and E that help delay visible signs of aging. The resveratrol in them acts as a potent anti-aging compound, which also gives you clear and glowing skin. They're good sources of B vitamins that convert into biotin only to induce hair growth. Number 9. Helps fight depression. Peanuts are good sources of tryptophan, a compound which is important for the production of serotonin. It's an important brain chemical involved in mood regulation. When you're depressed, a decreased amount of serotonin may be released from the nerve cells in the brain. Tryptophan can help increase its production, leading to better mental health. Number 10. Lowers blood sugar levels. adding peanuts to your meal does not spike blood sugar levels. They have a glycemic index score of 14, which is quite low, and that's why they're considered a diabetes superfood. The fiber in them also helps lower blood sugar levels. They also contain magnesium and other healthy oils that play a role in this aspect. One study found that eating peanuts in the morning may control blood sugar levels throughout the day. It's also shown to reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes in participants. The rich natural profile of peanuts is responsible for this, which includes monounsaturated fat, fiber, arginine, niacin, folate, and vitamin E. Number 11. Boosts fertility. Peanuts are rich in folate, which has been shown to boost fertility. A study found that eating 400 micrograms of folic acid, which is present in folate, boosts fertility. It also offers excellent immunity to a newborn child and reduces the likelihood of miscarriages significantly. Folate lowers the risk of abnormality and chances of neural or even psychological conditions greatly. Number 12. Reduces risk of Alzheimer's disease. Peanuts are high in vitamin E and the B vitamin, niacin. In a study, niacin from food was found to reduce the rate of cognitive decline in adults over the age of 65. Although supplements are not as helpful, high intake of vitamin E through foods like peanuts may reduce Alzheimer's disease by up to 70%. Peanuts provide a winning combination for brain health. Number 13. Rich in biotin. Peanuts are one of the richest dietary sources of biotin, also called vitamin H, vitamin B7, or vitamin B8. Biotin is water-soluble and dissolves easily upon entering your body. It is involved in plenty of enzymatic reactions in the body and is especially important during pregnancy. This is because even mild biotin deficiency can increase the risk of birth defects. Research also suggests that biotin can be useful for the treatment of multiple sclerosis, diabetes, and some brain conditions. It is recommended that adults should get at least 30 micrograms of biotin per day. Having a quarter cup serving of peanuts will give you more than 26 micrograms of this important compound. Number 14. Builds muscles. Apart from hitting the gym regularly, it's very important to maintain a healthy diet if you want to gain perfect muscles. Peanuts are a good supplement to a bodybuilding diet. They are free of cholesterol and contain a good amount of proteins, dietary fiber, and essential minerals for bodybuilders. In addition, they're also rich in calcium, which is necessary for bone growth and development. Did you know one of the most effective ways to build muscles is by doing pull-ups every day? And not just muscles, it has a wide range of health benefits as well. To know what they are, watch this video titled "Doing Pull-ups Every Day Would Do This to Your Body." Now back to peanuts' health benefits. Number 15. Increased lifespan. Eating peanuts might help you live longer too. A study found that people who regularly ate any kind of nut, including peanuts, were less likely to die of any cause than people who rarely ate nuts. Because the study was observational, it cannot prove that peanuts were exactly what caused the lower death rates, but they are definitely associated with them. Number 16. Good for children. The benefits of peanuts for toddlers include an additional level of nutrition. The abundance of carbohydrates, proteins, dietary fiber, vitamins, minerals, and other micronutrients contribute majorly to the growth and development of children. You can have peanuts with your kids' breakfast to reap its benefits. Now that you know the benefits of eating peanuts every day, there are still some things to keep in mind before making it part of your daily diet. Number 1. Toxin poisoning. Peanuts can sometimes be contaminated with a species of mold that produces a toxin. The main symptoms of poisoning include loss of appetite and yellow discoloration in the eyes, which are typical signs of liver problems. Serious poisoning can lead to liver failure and liver cancer. The risk depends on how the peanuts are stored. It increases with warm and humid conditions, especially in the tropics. Contamination can be effectively prevented by properly drying peanuts after harvesting and keeping temperature and humidity low during storage. Number 2. Anti-nutrients. Peanuts contain a number of anti-nutrients, which are substances that impair your absorption of nutrients and reduce nutritional value. Of the anti-nutrients in peanuts, phytic acid is particularly noteworthy. It's found in all edible seeds, nuts, grains, and legumes. In peanuts, it ranges from 1 to 5%. It reduces the availability of iron and zinc in peanuts, lowering their nutritional value slightly. This is usually not a concern in well-balanced diets and among those who eat meat regularly. Nonetheless, it may be a problem in developing countries where the main food sources are grains or legumes. Number 3. Allergies. Peanuts are one of the most common food allergens. Allergy to them is estimated to affect approximately 1% of Americans. Peanut allergies are potentially life-threatening, and they are sometimes considered the most severe allergen. People with this allergy should avoid all peanuts and peanut products. While eating peanuts every day is very beneficial for your health, there are other nuts that are also fantastic for your body. Know more about them by watching 6 nuts you should be eating and 6 you shouldn't, or learning about what eating Brazilian nuts every week will do to your body. These 2 videos will help you make better choices when you're trying to pick up healthy nuts for snacking. What's your favorite nut for snacking? Let us know in the comment section below.